Okay, folks, Survival Series number 9, and this is going to be talk more than it is anything, and it's also going to be a situation where that I want you guys to go out and get a few things ahead of time here that you can get right now probably cheaper than normal, and this is going to be for some future videos. What I want you to do is, I want you to go out, if you're following my survival series and you believe I know what I'm doing, this is what I want you to do. And I want you guys to remember one thing now. I've been an avid woodsman all my life, folks. I went to the woods since I was 9 years old, and I'm almost 50. And I did it in the Blue Ridge Mountains where there's heavy, heavy woods up there. And I've also done it down here in the Ocala National Forest. I've learned how to survive down this way and learned the ropes down here, and I'm still learning. Still learning. If you guys have any ideas at all for me, about how you have survived down here and you're from Florida, I'd like to hear your comments on some of this stuff. You might be able to give me some ideas. You might be able to show me some things that I don't know. And if you do that, I would love that, man. As a matter of fact, we'll coordinate and show the people. Because, guys, it's like this. The reason why that we are separate and we are being ruled by the elites and the powers that be in this world, we are disorganized. We don't trust one another. We don't get together on anything. We stay separate and we get hung separate, guys. You know, they are this, and they've always been this way for hundreds of years. They've been all for one and one for all. And they don't have that problem like you and I do. That's why they're the minority, but that's why they're ruling, is because they're highly organized, and we're not, in any sense of the word. And nor, I think, will we be. And this COVID virus has actually got everybody separated even more, which has been on purpose. The whole thing about the black-white fight racial issue, that's all being done on purpose. And it's not being done by the white or the black. It's being done by the enemy within. Yeah. The ones with a brachycephalic order skull. Yeah. The ones that you can't tell the difference between them and other ordinary people, if you don't know what to look for. Telling you the truth, guys, there's a totally different type of human being out there among us right now, and they're ruling. We're not. Well, you're not. I'm not getting any further into that. You guys know that I proclaim to be a descendant of the Merovingian kings, and I can prove that too. But that doesn't make me anything special or anything better than you. So I want to talk a little bit about how this whole thing's going to go as this disease, this supposed fake flu virus progresses. What they're going to do is first they're going to ask you to take this shot, okay? And then after you don't take the shot, then they're going to slowly but surely start taking rights away from you, like the ability to travel, the ability to cross state lines, the ability to go into certain facilities, and that kind of thing is already happening. Now, as this supposed second shot comes around, it's going to continue to intensify. And before you know it, there's going to be more facilities not cooperate with it. And they're going to say this COVID-20 that's come around is more potent. They're going to say it's killing people more and more and more. And they're going to continue to restrict you and restrict you and restrict you from doing things. And finally, it's going to get to the point where you can't buy anything, you can't sell anything, you can't do anything. You can't trade, buy, sell, or trade without that shot that's they've got right now, this vaccination shot. Yeah, does that sound familiar? You will neither be able to buy, sell, nor trade in the book of Revelations? Yeah. Then when you take to the woods for 42 months, I'm going to tell you what it's going to be. You're going to be hunted. And you're going to say, well, Jerry, who's going to hunt us? We haven't done anything wrong. Well, it's going to be the authorities that's going to. And you may say, well, I just don't believe that, Jerry. You know, they're not going to do that unless there's a good reason to do it. And many of you would think that way, and so would I. But let me tell you the ideology behind that, okay? And I want you to hear me out. What's going to happen is the powers that be, the elites that's ruling this world, guys, that's calling the shots, they're going to send it down to the lower level of the police department that you are a virus carrier, that you are a vessel walking around that has this virus, or you have the potential to spread this virus, and this is a threat to mankind and humanity. That's what they're going to say. This person right here is a nonconformist. He's an enemy to the state. That's what's going to be said about you, people. In the 42 months that you stay out here in these woods, you are going to be, when you don't take that shot, which is the mark of the beast, you're going to be an enemy to the state. That's what you're going to be. And an enemy to humanity in the new world to come. It's all going to be put out that way, guys. And guess what? It's not that your police and it's not that your National Guard people are bad people. Most of them are very good people, guys. But they're going to be deceived by these mind controllers to think that they're doing the right and patriotic thing to come out here and get you and to attack you and to find you, to track you down in these woods. And they're going to use every means necessary, from aerial views to these drones that they have, to surveillance, to military and police forces. They're going to come out after the Christians in every way. Now, what does the Bible say about that, guys? That the dragon becomes fierce after the woman, but the earth helps the woman. And that's the church, guys. That's the bride of Christ that it's talking about. God is going to help us, guys. If you stay and you walk according to the statutes of Jesus Christ, He's going to help us in these days, folks. He's going to help us. Now, a little bit later on this afternoon, when I get back, I have been asked the question, Jerry, if this shot is the mark of the beast, then how can it be calculated as 666? And how can you have the understanding that that mark of the beast is 666? Well, folks, it all ties into some of my Liber Oz videos that you need to see, and it ties into the fact that this is code atom processing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you on this code atom processing, I'm going to show you that 666 is what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do later this evening. Now, some things I want you to get a hold of. In the meantime, for this survival series, I want you to get a hold of some cover set. Some type of fox urine or something that they sell over the counter, and it should be really easy to find right now. And it should be cheap because we're coming to the end of hunting season, and if any of that stuff is left over, they'll be looking to try to get rid of it. So you probably get it at a discount price right now. And that is going to tie in real good with what I'm going to show you here in probably a week to come or less about how that you can throw the sin off from being tracked. I know how it's done, guys, and I can show you how to do it. But trust my judgment on it and go get you a couple of bottles, full bottles of some type of full cover scent, strong scent, some type of urine from fox, some type of urine from some kind of animal. That's what I want you to do. Thank you for watching my video today, and remember what I told you guys. It's not that these people are going to be bad. It's that they're going to deem you an enemy to the state. You are a virus carrier. You are not a conformist to what humanity and society needs as a whole. And because you don't take that shot, we must find these people. That's how it's going to be conveyed. And the police and the National Guard and all them, they're going to think that they're doing a true and good and patriotic thing for the sake of betterment of society. They're not going to know they're doing anything wrong. It's the people at the top, people. And because it's an authoritative power telling them that, they'll come after you. Telling you the truth, guys. See my video on this code atom processing and the mark of the beast here a little bit later. Thank you for watching.